Mama June. Alana makes shock-seeking confession about June's **gedikton and her childhood struggles. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Alana Thompson is being raw and honest about her childhood and reflecting on the challenges she faced due to her mom's substance **C addiction. She is making major claims about the latter's **addiction and shared what her life really has been like behind the cameras. The Mama June star isn't holding back and exposing all the secrets ahead of the premiere of her movie. Honey Boo Boo grew up in front of the cameras and joined reality TV when she was just 6. Hence, she has been ready to share her actual life in front of the cameras. The WE tv star has been dropping back-to-back truth bombs in the teasers. So fans know that the upcoming movie will blow viewers' minds. What has Alana said about June? What was all this about? Mama June. Alana to feature her real life in biopic. Alana Thompson spent many years of her life in front of the cameras. She became a star when she was only 6. However, there is still a lot that viewers don't know about her. Hence, Lifetime turned her life into a film to share her story with fans. Alana's biopic, I Was Honey Boo Boo, is set to release on May 17, 2025 at 8/7C, and viewers will get to know her journey from childhood to teenage. She will feature her participation in various shows and pageants as a child, along with everything that happened off-camera. The WE tv star will narrate her story in the film because she feels no one else could do it better than her. Honey Boo Boo will also cover the darker side of stardom and her family's struggles. Alana Thompson is the youngest and the most popular daughter of Mama June. The latter came into the spotlight with the help of the former. She got her own show after her daughter's massive success on TV. Alana will share her real-life story with fans through her new film. Recently, she opened up about her life behind the cameras in an interview. The reality TV celeb opened up about some of the darkest moments of her childhood, including her mom's toxic relationships and substance abuse. Honey Boo Boo said, I did not want this movie to be throwing punches at my mama and making her out to be the bad guy. But she made it clear that she won't hold back, no matter if she gets mad. The WE tv star recalled the memories of her childhood when Mama June became addicted to cocaine. Alana noted, I noticed something was off about her. June began locking her doors and bathroom, which added to the speculations. Alana also revealed the condition of their home when Pumpkin came to pick her up. She noted there was no food, and the place was abandoned. The reality TV celeb told people how her classmates bullied her after watching her with a busted tooth on the news. Alana tried many tactics, like snorting **ine on social media, to make June realize what she was doing. Unfortunately, nothing worked out. Still, Alana knows June is her mom and only wants good for her at the end of the day. Keep returning to TV season and spoilers for more tea about Alana's movie. Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson has always been a larger-than-life presence in pop culture, sassy, vibrant, and unapologetically herself. But behind the glitter, bows, and cheeky catchphrases, the youngest Shannon family star carried wounds that ran deeper than most ever imagined. Now, in a vulnerable turning point for the former child star, Alana is laying it all bare. And it's not the made-for-TV drama fans are used to. It's the truth, raw and unfiltered. For the first time in a long time, Alana is no longer laughing off the past or distracting from the pain with jokes. Instead, she's confronting it head-on. The result? A shocking confession about her mother's dark battle with addiction and how it quietly unraveled Alana's childhood. Though much of the Shannon family's turmoil has played out on reality television over the years, what fans saw on screen only scratched the surface. Viewers witnessed glimpses. Mama June's erratic behavior, the tense custody battles, the fallout of June's relationships. But no one, not even the most devoted fan, could have guessed what was truly going on behind closed doors. Alana's confession reveals that the scars of June's addiction run deep, much deeper than the public realized. As Alana tells it, the early signs came quietly. At first, it was little things, missed appointments, odd phone calls, strange new friends. Alana, just a child, didn't have the vocabulary to describe what she saw, but she felt the change. Her fun-loving, unpredictable mom became distant. Her hugs felt different. Her laughter started to fade. Then came the arguments, loud ones. Nights when June wouldn't come home. Days when Alana sat in the kitchen, waiting, listening to her sister Lauren, known as Pumpkin, try to keep things. There were moments Alana couldn't understand, moments she was too scared to ask about, moments that would later make perfect, painful sense. At the center of it all was Mama June's spiraling drug addiction, one that nearly cost her everything, including her family. Alana's confession paints a heartbreaking picture of a little girl who grew up too fast. She recalls nights of crawling into bed alone, clutching a stuffed animal while the walls around her echoed with yelling or, worse, silence. She remembers Pumpkin stepping in as a second mother, making breakfast, packing lunches, helping with homework, all while shielding Alana from the reality of what was happening to their mother. But no matter how hard Pumpkin tried, the truth crept in. There were days Alana couldn't go to school because the cameras were outside. Days when she avoided social media because the headlines were cruel. Days when she had to pretend everything was fine because the world expected Honey Boo Boo to be funny and fierce, not broken and scared. As June's addiction worsened, so did the emotional toll. Alana's confession reveals a crushing sense of abandonment. She admits there were months when she questioned whether her mother loved her, whether she was worth coming back for, whether she'd ever feel safe again in her own home. When June finally entered rehab, the family dynamic had already shifted. Alana wasn't just a child anymore. She was a survivor of trauma, grappling with the weight of disappointment, confusion, and loss. Even as June began her journey to sobriety, Alana struggled to trust that it would last. In her confession, Alana describes the emotional whiplash of reconnection. One moment, June would be tearfully promising to stay clean and rebuild their bond. The next, she'd vanish for weeks, caught up in new relationships or off-the-grid adventures. For Alana, it felt like being on a roller coaster, hopeful at the top, then plummeting into despair with every relapse or broken promise. What hurts the most, Alana says, is that for so long, no one really asked how she was doing. The media focused on June. Fans speculated about Pumpkin. But Alana, she was the punchline, the meme, the glittery child star who must be used to the chaos by now. Only she wasn't. Her confession is a reclamation of her story, a chance to say, once and for all, that she's not just the product of her mother's addiction. She's a person with real, complex emotions and a childhood marred by instability. She opens up about therapy, how she resisted it at first, afraid to confront everything she'd buried. But over time, she found healing in naming her pain, in learning that none of it was her fault, that love doesn't always look like what it's supposed to, that forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. Alana also shares how Pumpkin became her rock. While June was lost in her addiction, Pumpkin was there, through school events, birthday parties, and quiet nights at home. She gave Alana a sense of normalcy, even when everything else felt like a storm. In many ways, Pumpkin became the mom Alana needed during the darkest years. And yet, even now, the road to healing is ongoing. Alana doesn't pretend that everything is perfect. She still has days when the past comes flooding back, still has moments when a certain smell or sound will trigger a memory she tried to forget. But she also acknowledges her strength. She's building a future for herself, attending college, exploring her identity outside of reality TV, and slowly discovering who she is beyond the Honey Boo Boo brand. Her confession isn't just a look back, it's a call forward, a declaration that she will no longer be defined by her mother's mistakes, but by her own resilience. As for her relationship with June today, it's complicated. There are hugs and text messages, but also distance and boundaries. Alana has learned that love can exist even with limits, that she can hope for her mother's sobriety while still protecting her own peace. The public's response to Alana's confession has been overwhelming. Social media is flooded with support, fans expressing admiration for her bravery, sharing their own stories of childhood trauma, and finally seeing Alana as more than a reality TV persona. Mental health advocates have praised her openness, calling it a powerful reminder of how addiction affects entire families, especially children. Trauma specialists have noted how her words reflect a deep understanding of emotional survival, a testament to how far she's come. And for Alana, that support means everything. She's no longer the girl hiding in her sister's shadow or behind a glittery catchphrase. She's a young woman standing in her truth. Her confession may be shocking to some, but to Alana, it's just the truth she's carried for years. A truth she's finally ready to release. Because while her childhood may have been shaped by addiction and instability, her future belongs to her. And in sharing her pain,